Greetings, Michael here, Street Corner Music Tour, Gilbert, Arizona. Please excuse me. Anyway, standing here in the corner of Ash and Bond and decided to do a little teaching on Deuteronomy 2:20. It's right before the children are coming into the promised land, or actually it's stating that they're coming into the promised land. And it says there, Deuteronomy 2:20, Devarim, I believe, 2:20. It says, that also was considered the land of the Rephaim. Rephaim lived there in the old times, and the Ammonites called them Zamzommim. Now this word Zamzommim is most wonderful. Rephaim translate Anakim, or giants in the land. And anyway, the Zamzommim, it's the Strong's number 2157, and it's translated as basically the Rephaim, but it equals, the Arabic translation, and I thought this is wonderful. I know a Arabic lady in the 99-cent store here in Gilbert, Arizona, and so I had her look at the word in the Strong's Brown's Diver and Briggs translation of the Strong's Concordance, and or the Brown's Driver and Briggs Concordance, and they translated as basically, she said the word is Zimzim, but in the translation of the Tanakh, it's Zamzommim. And anyway, it means people that talk gibberish in Aramaic, people that talk gibberish. Now this is amazing that the Rephaim and the Anakim are in the land, and the Ammonites, and the Ammonites give these Rephaim, Anakim, people that talk gibberish. Now Yeshua gives us a little hint about maybe what this is all about. He came 2,000 years ago to open the gate, and he showed us how to, basically, he can walk on water, walk through walls, and ascend to heaven, and we should do the same, even though there's a time and point for everything. Treasure in heaven is a wonderful gift to build, but in all that, Yeshua says we'll be accountable for every idle word that we ever spoke. Now this every idle word is pretty much, well, Michael, you know what I mean, but people that study, the scientists, by the way, science is a priesthood. I didn't know that, but actually that's why the rabbis say that you cannot be a rabbi if you're a scientist, because you got to be sworn into a priesthood, doing their own thing. You can't kind of teach the divine significance of creation, but you can prove that it exists, and these things are. But Yeshua says that we'll be accountable for every idle word. So we know that sound travels out there. It's like amazing. You see the lightning in the sky, and then you say you count 1001, 1002, 1003, and then you hear the sound of that lightning, or the crack of the thunder, or the lightning, whatever you want to call it. And it's actually, they said the 1,000 count is a mile away. So when you see the lightning and then you count and you hear it, it's 1 mile away. But okay, Michael, that's no big deal. But anyway, you go to the canyon to prove to yourself, and you holler shalom in the canyon, and then pretty soon it comes back shalom in your voice in the canyon. So words really do travel. They're really out there. There really is a such thing as your words traveling. And the amazing thing about the canyon is that it can be quite a ways away, the wall or whatever that it echoes upon, and you will still hear that voice. So Yeshua's right. His word is true, his testimony is true, and the word is truth. And so within that, we are accountable for every idle word that we ever spoke. So one day, these Zamzommim, gibberish words, we're going to be standing someplace from here to there in the life to come, and all these words are going to gather around us. And I don't know what it's going to be like, but Yeshua says, and his word is true, that we'll be accountable for every idle word we ever spoke. So with all that, may Yahweh bless and Yeshua fill your heart. And again, peace be upon you. Shalom, shalom. Amen.